There is absolutely no doubt in my mind that Baguio City's Ghenesis Latugat is one of the most beautiful contestants at this year's Miss Universe Philippines competition. I mean, her face, her body, her smile, her voice, her accents. I was instantly in love with this gorgeous woman when I first laid eyes upon her. And this might sound stupid, but there's just something so sincere and authentic about her smile. I mean, she's like a magnet. Once you start looking at her, you just cannot stop. And besides earning her spot in the top 32, Ghenesis also won the Fashion and Runway challenge. And although she didn't win the headshot challenge, I think this woman is one of the most photogenic women in the competition this year. Ghenesis has a lot of local pageant experience, like her high school and university pageants, but she really doesn't have any experience by way of national and international pageantry. And this was surprising to me because just looking at her, you would assume that this woman is a world-class candidate. I mean, she could easily fit into any of the major international pageants of the world, in my opinion, just by looking at her, just by her beauty. Her styling is impeccable, her makeup is immaculate. When it comes to her looks, grace, aura, and presence, she could truly go and compete at any of the major international pageants of the world. With that being said, we all know that it takes a lot more to be Miss Universe. The Miss Universe Philippines organization is looking for the next Miss Universe after all. They're not only looking for someone to wear the Miss Universe Philippines sash and crown, they are looking for someone who they can send to Miss Universe to win. This woman would need to be able to hold her own when compared with Zozibini Tunzi, Katrina Gray, Harna Sandhu, and all of the other incredible past Miss Universes. Ghenesis is well on her way to becoming an architect, so it's obvious to me that she is an intelligent woman. And it's not like she's a bad speaker, but I do have a few criticisms when it comes to her speaking. She has unmistakable potential and is almost 100% what I would like from a Miss Universe, but she does have a very contrived tone of voice. This problem is present in all of the footage that I've seen of her speaking, whether it's her introduction video, the tourism video, and even the interview challenge. Unfortunately, she does have a very insincere type of tone in her voice. This unfortunately is what I like to call Miss USA syndrome, as we often see Miss USA contestants struggle to speak with authentic tones in their voice. It sounds as if she is trying to make her voice higher pitched and happier, I suppose, in order to sound more attractive. But the problem with this is that she ends up giving like advertiser vibes or step forward vibes, energy, and it just doesn't compel anyone to hang on to every single word that she is saying. And this is a small detail that I don't think many people will notice on first inspection, but this was Natasha Ubat, who was Miss Universe South Africa 2020's biggest issue as well. And when you don't pay attention to authenticity in your voice, you end up sounding like you're speaking at people instead of to people. And this is a very huge problem, especially when it comes to judges interview. A lot of women unfortunately make this mistake as well. They continue this mistake through judges interview, and it ends up being absolutely detrimental for your journey towards the crown. And in person, this is even more noticeable, as the human brain is very adept at picking up on inauthenticities in people's voices when in person-to-person situations. So I really hope that she'll mind her tone when in judges interview and also on stage Q&A. There's nothing worse than when Q&A answers sound rehearsed and when contestants talk about serious issues such as gender-based gender-based violence and harassment and politics, etc. on stage in a Barbie doll type of voice. So I definitely think, especially when discussing serious issues, that she should focus on adding authenticity to her voice and working on her pacing and pitch. And this all can be taught by a good voice coach. I like Ghenesis so much and I really want her to do well, so I had to bring up this one little issue that I found with her delivery when speaking. Not like just going to watch this video, but just for myself to vent. To me, really, I think she would be absolutely perfect for the crown if it wasn't for that. I just want her to be commanding when speaking, and even looking back at her Miss Baguio performance, her answers were amazing, but they would have been absolutely Miss Universe worthy if she delivered them in a lower voice and a bit slower and with less erratic movements of her body.
Your question is, what is the single most important motivation you have in joining this pageant that is worth emulating by others, particularly the youth?
I am here to serve as a voice for those who were silenced because of bullying, because I myself was bullied because of how I look, my skin color, and that I belong to the indigenous peoples. And I want to encourage the youth that we are more than our physical appearances, that we don't need beauty standards because we are our own standards. I am standing here to encourage you just to be yourself, just to be proud of yourself and believe in yourself. Thank you.
How do you think can we surpass the challenge of this pandemic as a way to move forward and build back better?
First of all, I wanted to say that the best thing we can do to fight this pandemic is self-discipline. Let's citizens be more responsible. And of course, if we can be able to use ourselves to be able to vote for the upcoming election, for a good governance, it will be a great help for us to overcome this pandemic, because the global response to COVID-19 pandemic is an eye-opener that we can achieve anything if we work together for a common cause. So as United Baguio, we can raise our banner and we can build back better. Thank you.
Think Zosie Binitunzi, for example. I mean, she will forever be the standard by which I measure future Miss Universes or potential future Miss Universes speaking skills. So do I think Ghenesis could win Miss Universe Philippines 2022? I actually do, yes. But if she does, she needs to immediately start working on her speech delivery. Luckily, Miss Universe 2022 is still a while away, but she'll have to impress the Miss Universe Philippines judges first, and that's not that far away. And I sincerely hope that her speaking style does not hinder her. Let me know what you guys think about Ghenesis. I think she's absolutely gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. I mean, she is just stunning. Like, I'm thinking about putting her on the wall, to be honest, even though she hasn't won anything yet, except for Miss Baguio. She is just too beautiful. I mean, oh my goodness. But let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said before, I'll be bringing out videos like this on Makati and all of the other favorites. Let me know who you guys want to see a video on. Once again, I'm no pageant expert, guys. I'm in the trenches with all of you. I'm just a fan on the internet sharing my opinions. I'm no expert or anything, but I have watched pageantry for a long time. This is all in good fun, and therefore I equally respect your opinions. So share it down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.